there was a point in time where I really thought that Letitia Scott was going to be that girl of Love and Marriage Huntsville. That was around season 1 when I first started watching. I was like, Letitia is a gorgeous girl. She is beautiful. She has all of this. And slowly but surely, probably around episode 3 or 4, I realized, no. Okay. That star is not rising. Okay. At all. So this whole episode, girl, Letitia, I have secondhand embarrassment. She came to that birthday party on some rah-rah when nobody, and I mean nobody, was even studying her, okay? As the old folks say, wasn't nobody studying her. Everybody was turning a new leaf. They was just on some brand new stuff. Here go Letitia, already on 10 for no reason. And this is what happens when you have all this misdirected aggression, all this misdirected anger and low self-esteem. Okay, that's what happens. It's a culmination of those things. So anyway, we're about to get into it. Hey, y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective, and we are here to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 8, episode 6, No More Nice Tisha. Girl, bye, okay? If you're new to my channel, I talk about reality TV and all sorts of things on this channel. So subscribe if you like the vibe. Shout out to Nita the Diva. And don't forget to like this video before you leave. Let's get into it, okay? So we pick up back from where we left off with Trisha and Ken. And I think I've already said this ad nauseum. Girl, something ain't right with Trisha. Girl, I want to say that I don't know if it's anything that's menacing about her, but it definitely feels like the elevator don't all the way go up to the top, right? She got 14 floors and that elevator stop around 9, okay? It don't go all the way up there, all right? So, and it get past halfway, but not all the way up. But anyway, so they're having a conversation. We pick up where we left off with Ken basically trying to figure out what the hell going on around now. Girl, you're still married. And as we learn more, apparently, a lot of Trisha's family still thinks that she is with this old man, Mister. Now, how in the hell you done moved on, but you ain't told your family, girl? And according to Ken, because Trisha is not telling us how long she's been separated from her man, Ken is telling us that she's been separated between 4 and 5 years. The numbers kind of fluctuate since I've been listening to the episode. So I'm like, okay, so you've been separated. You know that you don't want to be with this man anymore. I don't understand what the holdup is. Now, she does have a little bit of fear about getting remarried again, but girl, ain't nothing like a little communication. When I tell you this, girl, this is why you don't need to be doing no rebound shit, okay? This is why that old saying, the best way to get over an old man is to get under a new one, that is so incorrect. When I tell you that is the worst advice, because you bring all your old bullshit to the new bullshit, and here we all in all this bullshit, okay? And Ken is looking sick, sad, and sorry, which I got my good eye on him too, because he was living with his ex-girlfriend. I was living with my ex-girlfriend a little bit. Nigga, how you do that? I got my good eye on both of them, quiet as it's kept. Because let me tell you, if Carlos King don't know how to do nothing else, baby, he know how to spot mess, okay? So we're gonna let this boil, we're gonna let it simmer, okay, and come to a rolling boil, because it usually does on Love and Love After Lockup Huntsville. Okay, so anyway, back to what the regularly scheduled program. So we had that little scene with them. Girl, again, I gave you the highlights, child. Ken want to know when she gonna sign on the dotted line. Baby, they ain't even talked about signing on the dotted line. And her people don't know nothing about it. And she just running around. Basically, Ken is her side nigga, okay? And baby, next week, Martell is going to have a field day with that. Because, girl, he want everybody to have a side somebody. So anyway, we know that it's Nell's birthday that's coming up. And I did feel like this scene was quite long. I was clocking in and out. So if there was pieces that I missed, y'all charge it to my to my head and not my heart, because I love Miss Nell. But girl, it was a little boring. But I will shout out Miss Nell. Come on, Miss Nell, tell me something. I need a new closet. And he told me, I'll get you one. I said, I know that's right. That's what you motherfucking do. You hear me? You say I need something and your nigga say, I got you, girl. You know what I mean? And vice versa, of course. But you say, I need a new closet. I need a bag. I need a shoe. I need a house. I need a such. I need a this. I need a that. And he giving it to you. Just giving it. That's what it's supposed to be like. And vice versa, of course. But that's how life should be, okay? So when we say soft life, baby, that's what I'm talking about, okay? I'm not talking about no Well, that's another channel. I ain't gonna go there. But this what I mean when I say soft life. But also, I have to put an asterisk on there because I forgot Chris was cheating. So maybe these are all guilt-inspired gifts. Like, I gotta do a whole lot of ass kissing and a whole lot of groveling because I was a dog-ass nigga. So never mind. Scratch that. That's probably the only reason why she getting what the hell she wants. So anyway, we're moving forward. They're talking about planning her birthday party. Now, we don't know what age she is. And I frankly don't give a damn. The lady look great. Okay. If we ain't stressed about what the hell age Kimmy is, then I don't give a damn what Miss Nell got going on, y'all, please. Okay. If age is the only thing that you got on this lady, girl, you doing bad. All right. Anyway, so we know that Lexi, Chris's daughter, but Nell's stepdaughter, went on the blogs, put their business out, got Miss Nell looking like the side chick, quiet as a kept. Now, when I hear Miss Nell tell the story, I ain't gonna hold you, girl, you was on the side, okay? Let's be for real, and we already know Chris' track record, so let's not act brand new with this situation, okay? So they're talking about, rebranding and extending that olive branch. And Nell says she's ready whenever she ready. She ready when Lexi ready. And she knows that it's important. And she wants to make sure that her birthday party has people that aren't going to fuss and fight and feud. And, she's going to extend the olive branch whenever Lexi's ready. Basically is what that was. So we're moving on again. If I miss anything, child, it's because I thought it was a little too long, a little too boring. So feel me down in the comments, girl. My bad. Okay, we're moving on. So Tisha, Maurice, and Kimmy get together. They have a little kiki, and Kimmy is wanting Marceau to be a part of a project. They're buying something on the street. I don't remember the name of the street, but they're going to be purchasing a building, and they want Marceau to be a part of that process, but Kimmy is reticent because she knows how Marceau works. Now, girl, when I tell you Kimmy ate Marceau up for filth, read him for filth, ate him for lunch and dinner, okay, and left no motherfucking crumbs, all right? She was like, listen, Marceau, I want you to do the business, but baby, I'm annoying when it comes to my stuff. Now, here's the thing. I don't like when she say annoying. You should say I'm demanding. I want my updates when I want my updates. I want when you say Jorge and Jesus and whatever them and Juan and whoever and John them can't come, then you get your ass on that field and get your shit together. Get out there on that site and do the work for me because I have a deadline, and that's what it is. So when she keeps saying I'm annoying about stuff, I was like, no, girl, you're demanding and you're a customer. Because guess what? If the shoe was on the other foot, Marceau would be doing the same motherfucking thing. So please. Now, did y'all see Maurice raggedy trifling ass? That is a fuck nigga if I ain't never seen one in my life, girl. Maurice ass, okay? He loved to play good cop. He loved playing good cop, throwing Kimmy under the bus, making her look like the bad cop, and then he want to play good cop. He was like, so Marceau, she's going to want to have you place a bid for other people, and compete or whatever. But I basically, Kimmy wants you to throw a bid in. If it were me, bro, I wouldn't make you do that because I trust my brother. Nigga. Okay? You have just as much a vested interest in this thing, if not more, okay? So, because this is your wife, 1. 2, if you felt like your brother could do such a good job, then why don't you take this project over and then just work with Marceau? No, Marceau work ain't shit, okay? Marceau work ethic ain't shit. And so you, instead of taking on and saying that out loud, you'd rather let Kimmy be the one to push. I said, girl, y'all be talking about men are the men of the house and they the leaders and all this other stuff, but the motherfuckers don't want to lead not a goddamn thing. Girl, please. Anyway, girl, bye. In a confessional again, when I tell you Kimmy was low-key eating Marceau ass up, girl, to my some, oh yeah, the best predictor of the future is history, and girl, we've already seen it laid out, girl. Okay, Scott Manor, null and void. Okay, Tisha still is a nomad, ain't got no goddamn office, okay? And where the hell is the strip mall? Girl, everything. She said she got a whole list, but everybody, the audience gets the picture. I said, oh, 4 + 4, she ate, okay? She ate that. Anyway, so Marceau in the confessional says, that was a pet project, basically trying to say, I don't really get no money off that. I'm like, I don't know about that. Why would you put in a project if you're not really making no money off of it? I don't believe Marceau. I really don't. I think he just says stuff because he thinks he sounds important. We get to Tisha talking about, Maurice, can you convince your brother to start wearing his jewelry? I said, I'm sorry, girl, I'm telling you, I was in the other room. I said, jewelry? Huh? I ran to the TV. I said, bitch, not Marceau not wearing his wedding ring. Oh, girl. And the way they tried to play it off, she didn't want to say wedding ring. She said jury. I said, girl, please. Girl, that nigga ain't shit, girl. He pulling a Moses on your ass, girl. But anyway, girl, if Tisha like it, I love it, dear. Wonderful for you. Okay. So we moving on. Ken and Courtney playing basketball down to the little rec center. And Ken is telling Courtney about how Martell was acting kind of funny. Now, I want to say, Trisha may have told you that Martell was acting funny, and he absolutely was, but Trisha left out the fact that Trisha was acting real funny, too. He was like, I ain't like all that. How she delivered the message, and it made it seem like her and Martell were fooling around and whatnot. Now, I'm just kind of like, well, your girl made it seem like that, too, if you watch this playback, okay? And Courtney was like, what? So, again, I don't feel like Martell and Trisha really did anything. I feel like they was playing it up for the cameras, but they're still really, it's just a mess. Anyway, it's a mess. So, but again, I ain't gonna hold you. Carlos King drama be a slow cooker. So we gonna keep watching this mug, okay? We gonna keep watching it. So anyway, they talk about waiting for Trisha to sign divorce papers, because he's like, okay, Courtney's like, are you going to propose even though she's still not divorced? He was like, no, I'm holding off on everything. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to start nothing until she get everything squared away. And that's when he shares with us that all her people don't really know like that. They still think she with this other man, with old mister. I'm like, what kind of relationship y'all got going on, child? I don't know. Something ain't right, y'all. Get down in the comments, tell me what y'all think. Something in the milk ain't clean, y'all. Anyway, so Stormi and Trisha is in the car on the way to the party. Tisha told Trisha that basically Nell is the one that get up in everybody's face and and that Stormi is one way sometimes and another way other times. Now, while two things can be true at the same time, I think it's funny that Tisha is the one trying to quote unquote give everybody the tea to Trisha, whatever the fuck her name is, but leaving her own bullshit out, okay? I guess you would naturally do that. But anyway, I do feel like Stormi acts one way certain times and another way other times. I do. And Nell do be getting up in people's face. But for me, I feel like she's getting in people's face when you wrong. That's what it is to me. Anyway, I that's my thought on that. Courtney says he don't fuck with the Scots like that. None of them, not 1.0 or 2.0. And Stormi was like, really? You don't fool with the Scots? Kimmy and them? He was like, nah. After Maurice said what he said after your wife going through chemo, I said, I know that's right, Courtney. Thank you. As a man, come on. Like, I like that boosted Courtney up. That boosted Courtney up about a good 12 points, okay? Mind you, the rest of them niggas in the negative, okay? He up. He up. Now, he up. All right? Now, he just made it to the single digits, but he's still up because the rest of them niggas is in the negative. I said, I know that's motherfucking right. How the fuck you carry on like that when your wife going through chemo, nigga? What the fuck wrong with you? Anyway, Courtney said he don't fool with them niggas like that. If that's the type of time you own while your wife going through chemo, baby, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I said, I know this motherfucking right, okay? He said he only fuck with Chris and Martell. I said, baby, that's that list gonna dwindle down a little bit too, baby. It's only gonna be Chris by the end of the season, girl, okay? If he know like I know, okay? If he know like we know, all right? Anyway, so Tisha, Maurice, Marceau, and Kimmy on the way to the party in their little vehicle or whatnot. And they're basically talking about how Stormi invited Tisha and Marceau to this Valentine's party, and they don't like it because, we haven't talked since LA. We haven't talked since the reunion. And she was like, I would love for you to come. And they basically dissecting the message. I was like, this really wasn't that serious. All you had to do was call the girl and be like, hey, I wanted to talk to you real quick before, I RSVP for your party or whatever. I said, Tisha, girl, you making a mountain out of a molehill, girl. Now, when Stormi hand you her ass, when Stormi hand you your ass in a package, girl, you gonna be looking silly. You gonna be looking silly, just like she sunned the shit out of your ass down to this party. But okay, girl. Anyway, Marceau say he don't fool with them like that because they don't mesh. I said, Marceau, you are probably the most. He is just full of hot ass air, girl. I'm so sick of him. Ugh. Anyway, so we get to the party. Girl, why the party look real empty, girl? It looked real empty. I was like, what's going on with this party? Ugh. It just looked very vacant. I don't know. Anyway, so Marceau is meeting the rest of Nell and Chris's family, the daughters, etc. are there, and they're talking about the whole Lexi interview and everything that came out. Now, mind you, I haven't watched it. I'm just, if it don't show up on the blogs, girl, I'm not running for it because I just don't have that kind of time. But here go Marceau. He was like, well, how do y'all feel about this whole interview? And the daughters was like, girl, we unfazed. And he was like, well, how do you feel how your parents basically handled the situation? She was like, we pretty much unfazed. And Marceau was like, you can't be unfazed with every situation. You know, if somebody coming for your character, you're going to be mad. I said, hold on now, Marceau. Wait, take a pause for the cause, Marceau. I know you motherfucking lying to me. Because, girl, for how many motherfucking seasons we've been talking about your infidelity, and whether you was doing it or not, that's still a black mark on your character. And the way that you carried on and acted like you didn't care about nothing that anybody was saying about anybody, you didn't give a damn. You wasn't even trying to make it look, you wasn't even trying to pat shit up just to defend your wife because she was out here looking crazy. So, nigga, shut the fuck up. Girl, he would have got cussed out by me. I said, he's so full of hot air. He always be trying to tell people what they think he thinks they should be doing, but motherfucker don't even hold his own stuff to his own goddamn standards. Shut your monkey head up. Shut your ass up. I don't like him. Anyway, so we moving on. So Mel gets there. Girl, when I tell you this shit was funny to me, bitch, I fucking holler. Mel got in there. She had on her stunner shades, girl. Here go Tisha. What you doing in here with, take them sun shades off, girl? What the fuck wrong with you? She go reaching for her face. No. I said, Mel was like, no. I don't know why that shit was funny to me. I rewinded it like twice. That shit was funny as hell. I'm like, Tisha, girl, where is this girl? All of this misdirected anger, all this misdirected heat. Girl, if you felt like you needed to be on 10 with these people, girl, your ass should have never even came, okay? Because clearly wasn't nobody there on no rah-rah with you, okay? And this is a culmination, again, of her being in a trash-ass relationship with Marceau. So she's not able to get how she feels off at all with him. And then she's got these other girls who don't play the radio with her ass, and she can't compete where she can't compare. You know what I'm saying? So then it's kind of like, well, I can't give a smoke to my husband, so I'm about to redirect it to these women. And it's like, well, bitch, we finna shut your ass down here too. But she feel like rah-rah is the only. I'm like, girl, if you don't sit your ass down before you get told, girl, you finna get dragged in here, girl. You might want to chill, okay? Because I saw you had that liquid courage. That was the only reason why you was going off like that. Because let me tell you, if Stormi called my man a bitch, baby... baby, okay, we'll be two bumbling bitches up in there, bitch. I wish you motherfucking would call my motherfucking man a bitch, girl. What the fuck wrong with you, girl? Girl. Anyway, moving on. All right, so again, I said Tisha was hyper, had misdirected anger, girl. Please, girl, she was ready for war when it didn't even need to be, girl. Please. All right, so Tisha's, still going on. How is Nell late to her own party? I said, Tisha, aren't you and Marceau always late to everything? I know that's not the pot calling. Girl, please. Okay. Again, Tisha really made herself look terrible in this. I mean, not that she don't already do it bad, but like, girl, ew. Like, at this point, girl, go ball up in a corner and never come out, girl. This is embarrassing to the 10th power, girl. Yikes. Okay. Mel was like, she about to turn into Wanda Jr. I screamed. Girl, it was Mel's face and Marceau's face that had me hollering. So when we get a little snippet of Ken and the other guys, Maurice, Marceau, Courtney talking to Ken, getting the information. They finding out that Ken is with Trisha. Trisha's still married to her man. She ain't broke up with him. She ain't submitted no paperwork or nothing, child. Baby Marceau's face looked like, boy. That shit was funny as hell. Maurice was like, she can wriggle out of a damn marriage if she want to be, especially after 5 years. Girl, baby, the way that I was hollering, girl, that shit was so funny. Oh, we do find out that Tricia is related to Chris Fletcher, through her mom. I don't know how. She tells the group that her mom died. She also talks about, it was a very awkward moment there. It was a very awkward moment. I'm like, Tricia need to go to therapy because she be dumping on everybody. I'm like, girl, I don't want to be insensitive, but girl, it's not the time nor the place, girl. Anyway, so we also find out that the girls will find out that she is a trainer, and Tisha talking about she want to get trained. Stormi wants to do competitions, stuff like that. So we find out more. Kimmy is asking about her being married. She also breaks it down, and she does it in a weird way. It's just kind of like The way that you have, the situation that you have is not uncommon. Why do you constantly add this extra bullshit with it? Like, I can't understand, like, this mystique that they're like, oh, so are you married? Yeah, so I was married. Okay, so are you still married? Oh, but I'm not married. So I'm married now, but like, but I'm not married to him, and so we're still together. But I just hate explaining. Like, girl, it literally, I'm separated from my husband 5 years. Girl, I wouldn't even bring his ass up. Girl, I've been with my man, and I'm going through a divorce. Period. Girl, that's all you gotta say, girl. You adding all this extra information, girl. It's making you look real funny, okay? And not in a good way, dear. Anyway, so I don't know how the hell we got to this, but Tisha talking about something. Yeah, this is a group of girls, they get feisty. Bitch, this is when I started hollering, because Mel Face was the fuck funny girl. Mel Face was like, okay. And Mel do this thing where she licked the side of her lip with her makeup. Girl, her lipstick, I can't explain it. I'm going to try to see if I can find a picture. This shit is hilarious to me. Then she get into it with Nell. So Nell was like, okay, so why you calling me feisty? Tisha was like, yeah, she feisty, but you learn so much because she's like a mentor. And I'm like, okay, here we go. That's a dig right there too. She digging. And Nell was like, girl, what the fuck wrong with you? You got a problem with me? Girl, say that shit, girl. She was like, I do have a problem, but we'll talk about it later. No, bitch, we're going to talk about it right now. Because, girl, why the fuck you bringing that shit up right now? Girl, what the fuck wrong with you, girl? I said, Tisha should have got kicked out this goddamn party. I would put her ass out for real. Nobody coming for you. So the girls hollering back and forth, all the men looking over there like, damn, what the fuck going on, girl? I hope, is that Tisha over there hustling, hollering and screaming? Yes, it is. So Stormi was like, well, do you know what the problem is with you, Nell? And here go, Tisha was like, my problem with you is that we had words and it wasn't nice, and you invited me to the Galentine's and we ain't talked since LA and da. And she was like, well, the last thing was said, I said that I respect everybody on the cast. She was telling people I pop pills and all this other stuff. Girl, long, short, girl, Stormi was eating Tisha ass up, girl. I'm telling you, girl, Tisha was in there fighting for her life, girl. Then she get into a back and forth again with Nell. Talking about Nell. She said, you Nell and Mel, y'all got the same name. I'm going to call you Nell and Mel. She was like, no, my name is Nell. Here go Tisha. Nell. Bitch, get out. you got to go. You got to go. When I tell you, Mel's face was hilarious. I have to say this 3 times. First, she ain't had no sunglasses on. Then the next day, you saw her with sunglasses on. It was just looking like, bitch, please. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Like, it really was so funny. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Girl, I really didn't think I was going to have that much to talk about. But, girl, I guess I did. Anyway, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode, child. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.